Namaste. My name is Vivekanand and waketechnology.com is my website. Today is 27th day of my 30-day challenge. Let me take under a minute to tell you about myself. I believe in living a simple life. I believe in thinking differently. I am proud to share my belief with Steve Jobs and Leonardo da Vinci, who said, simplicity is the ultimate in sophistication. Here's my simple way. Avoid the cowboys, work with the Indian. Let the Indian handle technology, and you live an integrated, simple life. Maybe you have lots of projects and you are struggling to find someone who can integrate and simplify. You can reach me by the contact me button on my website or through my Google Plus profile. As always, let me answer the question, why am I doing a challenge? I'm doing a few things every day. They are meditate for 45 minutes, walk for an hour, video blog every day, 10 to 15 minutes, say my affirmations before going to bed every day, and then listen to sounds that are specifically meant for me to succeed in my challenge while I fall asleep. So that is about the challenge. And that still doesn't answer the question, why? So let me say this. Stress happens when our mind does not know how to handle situations in our lives. I meditate to reduce stress, achieve self-realization, and taking on a challenge to repeat a practice for at least 30 days will form a good habit. I am also participating in a 30-day challenge inspired by Roland Takaoka. And as part of that, I need to say a few affirmations before going to bed. Now, let me record them here as well, which I have been doing during most of the days. Affirmations become reality when they are repeated again and again. So here they are. I am meditating every day. I wake up every day at 5:30, brush my teeth, answer nature calls, and meditate. I am meditating every day for 45 minutes before eating my breakfast. I am divine, experiencing human life. I am aware of the fact that when I say that, I have to say it with a lot of compassion. Otherwise, such an affirmation would lead to arrogance. In fact, I was just watching an hour-long YouTube video, which in fact talked about Hinduism. And I wasn't aware of the fact that this divine, being divine, was not really part of any other religion, but it is part of Hinduism. But here's the uh, main point. Hinduism is not a religion. It is a way of life. Religion has definition. What a religion is defined, and Hinduism does not fit it. It does not fit the religion definition. To start with, there is no single deity or god. Hinduism has 33 millions of them. It's you, and one of the aspects is We believe, Hindus believe, we are part of God. I am divine, experiencing human life. So, and compassion means love and respect for every living being, be it a plant, animal, creature, or another human being. Non-violence is also part of being Hindu. You may or may not know or remember Mahatma Gandhi, but he was the one who practiced, brought into real life the non-violent way of living. Coming back to the affirmations, I am walking an hour every day, irrespective of the weather. Of course, the weather is improving day by day, but that is not a factor for my walk. Time at which I walk may vary, but I am walking an hour every day. I am achieving what I am alive for. Human life is precious, and I took birth as a human being for a reason. I remain alive for a certain purpose, determined by the universe. I am yet to understand this purpose, but seeking that knowledge is what life is for. Now, it's time to share with you the progress I have made so far. Yesterday, I did go for a walk for an hour, and I had a bit of trouble listening to my affirmations and music and so on last night. I had a bit of trouble. That does not mean I did not do it. I did. That's the challenge. The device that I normally use for listening to music as I go to sleep, that device suddenly the battery went down, and I discovered that the charger which I have to use for that device, the charger is broken. So I did not have the device which I have been using all these days for listening to the music. So what did I do? I created the device. On the device, I used to run an Android app, and that Android app is developed by me. I have been developing that. So the Android app development environment also gives me an ability to create a emulator. It emulates the Android device. So I ran that emulator on my laptop, and I listened to the music as I always have been all these nights. So never give up. Yes, challenge. Yes, there will be challenges. Yes. So did I say my affirmations? Yes, I did. Affirmations, I said them during my video log as well yesterday, and I said them before going to bed as well. So progress. I did what was part of Roland Takoka's challenge, saying affirmations and music, listening to music. And this morning I woke up a little late. I woke up at 6 o'clock rather than 5:30. That was partly because I also used to use the same Android device as an alarm clock to wake me up in the morning. Since the device didn't have any battery. There was no device to wake me up. But I was woken up by the clock in the room. This clock has a hourly chime. It actually depends on the daylight falling on it. So if it stops making the noise when it is dark. So at night we are not, none of us gets disturbed by the clock, but 6 o'clock, it is fairly light in the room, and the clock chime, hourly chime, 6 o'clock, that woke me up. Thank God. But and I was slightly delayed in getting to sleep last night because of all this. I was determined to say the affirmations and listen to the music as I go to bed. So that took a bit of time. So I was slightly late getting to sleep. Anyway, so progress is, yes, I have done meditation today. After waking up at 6 o'clock, I did my meditation, and that I'm yet to go for a walk, which I shall be doing soon after this vlog, or maybe after Lowell and has her hangout. I think it's at in about 45 minutes or so. So after that, I would go for a walk. I don't want to miss her hangout. She does give a lot of valuable information. The discussion is very informative. So so that is the progress, and that's about my walk. It is time for a trick of the day. Trick of the day would be, as I said in the comments, this is what I would be doing. We are in communication around the clock. We work across time zones. Ross Betts, who is in Australia, Lowell Ann in Canada, Roland Takoka in United States, all different time zones. So are we always in communication? Yes, the answer is yes. So we work every day, including weekends. So how do we, I mean, we keep in communication, but do we lose sleep? Hope not. I am not. And let me explain to you how we keep in communication. Let me show you what typically we do. Just a minute. I need to bring up something on screen and then do a screen share. Okay, what you see on screen is we use the Google Hangout, the text text chat. So you can see I'm interacting with Roland, Lowell Ann, Ross Betts, and few others often jump in, and we keep communicating. So these are the messages that go on happening right through. These go back to a few days ago. As a matter of fact, I can show you even a better example. And the point is, we keep communicating. Ross bets, as she says, they're interesting comments. And the way we keep in contact is we can remove the tick there, which would remove the notification. So if you have the device making a noise every time it receives a notification, then you can make that device go silent by unticking that. And we can archive the whole thing. It's part of the record. It becomes a record, so we don't lose any of the interesting communication that we have had. And we can add a few more people. And the trick is we keep this whole Hangout. I would untick this so that there are no notifications, but I can see when somebody is communicating with me. I can do that by also let me get rid of this comment on the screen. Yes, I nearly forgot. There is one more. Here is an article which I found from Louis London. He shared an article about meditation which has appeared today. There is a link to that in the event page for today's. I can't bring the entire link, it gets truncated. The other thing I can possibly do is to show that here. So this is the article. Scientist is explaining how meditation and prayer rewires our brain. So there is a short video there, and there is an article. Of course, this is Huffington Post. What you see on the right are quite a lot of advertisements, which often annoy me, but it is Huffington Post. So that is the trick of the day today. Hope you found it useful to keep in communication and yet not lose your sleep. One thing about the Hangout is the text, as I showed you. If you leave a Hangout, you no longer will receive those messages. you would have the record of what was going on up until that point, but then you won't be able to get back into that group or into that stream of conversation. You can, of course, start another new hangout, text hangout, and communicate. But if you remain in the same stream, sometimes you discover that interesting things come up. See, creation does not follow logic. And as someone who has been using logic to earn a living for over 25 years, I have been a software developer. So logic is what earned my livelihood for over 25 years. But logic often will not help you in creating something completely new. Creation will not follow logic. Creation is, it happens, or it's not logical. It's often illogical. Creation is often illogical. We fall in love. Is there a logic behind that? No, there isn't. So anyway, that is the video log for today, and I shall conclude by saying integrate, simplify life. Hope you found something useful today. Thank you for watching. Integrate, simplify life. Thank you.